Hello, everybody. My name is Lindsey Gray. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a Star Diamond fitness coach, and I've been having this business of my own for a little over 2 years. In that time, it's changed my life in many different ways. I have a few different success stories, so I'm going to try to just share them quickly, so then you can always ask questions. First, I have my financial success story. So before Beachbody, financially, I was stuck. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was 25 weeks pregnant. I didn't know how I was going to afford having a baby, how I was going to afford daycare. I was going to have to go back to work full time. I didn't know how I was going to be able to handle that. And my husband's living paycheck to paycheck as well. We were stuck. We were stressed. Our marriage was getting very stressful because money is a huge burden on our shoulders, everybody's shoulders. And I grew up in a home that was very much paycheck to paycheck, or maybe just a little ahead all the time. So to me, I thought this was normal. At 25 weeks pregnant, I reached out to Christina Sullins, who was my Turbo Kick instructor. I couldn't go to her classes anymore because I couldn't afford the gym. And I was just talking to her about how I could still be a part of that and be lifted up by these people who are always so positive and have that, outlet for the Turbo Kick class, the workout and Shakeology, and how that could work for me. She told me about the challenge pack, and I immediately said, it's too expensive, I just can't afford it. And then she shared with me the coaching aspect. Within 10 minutes, I changed that for myself. I decided I was going to coach because if I didn't change something now, when was I going to change it? If I didn't do it now, what was my life going to look like in 2 years? Or what was my life going to look like in 6 years? I remember she said to me, Lindsey, you have a 6-figure earning business in the palm of your hand. What are you going to do with it? You're no different than me. You're just like me. If I can do it, you can do it. You just have to follow the systems. So I jumped in. I went all in, and long story short, 25 weeks pregnant, I started. I had a paid maternity leave due to Beachbody because I didn't have that with my other job. I was going back full-time as a hairstylist. I was able to go part-time 6 months after going back, and then a year after that, I even reduced my hours even more. I now work 3 days a week because I want to, not because I have to. And my financial situation is completely different. I make just under 6 figures with Beachbody right now. I have an amazing team underneath me. I earn that, and that is a big why for me. The why is to be able to give my family the things that they should have, to have more time with my son, to be able to work from home so that I can maximize my time with my family and make sure that I'm truly present when I'm with them, and that I don't have to use that time as getting things done around the house or dishes and trying to catch up on things, etc. So financially, that is my story with Beachbody. Now, before Beachbody, mentally, I was very stressed. I was stressed about money. I was in a place of resentment with some other things going on in my life, and my family lives 4 hours away, and I was just constantly sad. I'm sad I miss my family. I'm sad because financially things aren't going well. I'm sad because I have to work all the time. I'm sad because when my baby gets here, I'm going to have to go back to work, and I'm going to have to work all the time, and I'm going to miss out on all the things in his life. So I was very mentally exhausted and stressed, and I had to stop and realize that with coaching, mentally I was going to be in a better place too, because it helped to reduce some of those things, but it also, with personal development and with the community that you're a part of, people are constantly lifting you up. You're not judged. You say something, you're having a hard day, whatever. Usually misery loves company. Not in this business. People are constantly lifting you up, constantly helping, constantly saying, you're doing a great job. Be gentle with yourself. You're gonna do awesome. Just go at it tomorrow. You've got this. They're helping you. And mentally now, I always see the good. I'm able to be more laid back. I have tons of time with my son. I'm able to do things while he's napping and have all the time in the world with him. I can go on vacations with my family when I want. I'm not stressed. My marriage is better. And I feel like I'm just a stronger, happier person. Before Beachbody physically, I always struggled with the last 8 pounds. I felt like I didn't know how to get there, so I used alternative things. I turned to the HydroCut at one point, pills, all the things that were wrong. I did all the wrong things. And I thought that was the way that I was going to stay thin or healthy. I had no idea how to work out because I'd go to the gym and I'd just wander around aimlessly. I'd do cardio, I'd pretend to do a few arm things, I'd get bored, and I'd come home. And I'd waste 2 hours, a little bit driving, a little bit there, and a little bit back. Now I put my DVDs in, I push play, and in 30 minutes I'm done and I'm dripping sweat, and my results are insane. I have more defined arms than I've ever had. I have a better outlook on food and everything. I have abs after having my son. Physically before I struggled, and physically after I'm confident. Coaching has changed my life in many ways. Those are the top three ways that I can share with you on how it's impacted me, and how it's impacted my family is huge as well. So I hope that this inspired you and that this was something that helped answer any questions that you may have had. If any of this sounds like something that you can relate to and you say, hey, that's me. Hey, my life's like that too, and I'm just like you. Why can't I change that? Then do not hesitate to reach out to me. Comment below, add me on Facebook, Lindsey Gray, and then in Fox, F-O-X is in parentheses, that's my maiden name. Message me, email me, whatever you need to do, reach out to me and let me know, hey, I think I can relate to you and I think that sounds a lot like me. Tell me how you did it and I want to do it too. And I'd be more than happy to pave the way for you. So I hope that you guys have a great day. Thanks for listening, and I'm here when you need me.